so this is just a quick informational video. So look at how this is because there's an active jamming in the area. So it's telling me there's a hostile service area, right? These motherfuckers don't know how technology works. So it's telling me it's in a hostile service area, but it's not showing. So here we have proof of such a hostile service area. Here they're just doing jamming technology, and I showed you what they do. So let's see if I can bring it up very quickly right here. So all they're relying on is to stop this, but if they were to have been keeping up since the election of last year, then basically already know, but they don't know because it's brand new to them. Like always, they're late to everything. And so here's the thing. The last election, rather, not last year, 2016, I voted for Donald Trump. Anyways, pertinence because I'm pro-America. So let me show you all right now what it is that they're doing. And so here you can see it still says hostile service area. It's the hackers, because these people that I live with don't know about technology, so they're probably relying on those Calderon zionists or the next door zionists, the Espinosas, or they might be higher level zionists, who knows? They probably are. Keep in mind that these people know a lot of shit about our lives. The same way that these other, Zionist organizations, probably the IWCC, hospitals, security, disability, all of these, they know everything about us, right? Because they get all this shit. So if they wanted to kill us, this is probably how they do it. Just because anything happens, just because I'm pro-American. Right now I'm getting more interceptions. You saw that little stutter? That's because they have access to this shit too at the same time. You see that? This is all traceable to this area. These specific people I mentioned. Only. Exclusively. I'll show you the map. While we wait, while I'm circling through this is a number that I called. And they intercepted the call.
You have reached the National Socialist Movement. The NSM is America's largest and premier white civil rights.
So I want to see them intercept this call live.
White Americans labor at their workplaces only to have a few shekels thrown at them on payday. Afterwards, they are told to keep their mouths shut, otherwise they call them racist and tell them they are lucky they have a job at all. The political struggle that you see before you today is pure smoke and mirrors. Democrats and Republicans are.
So there you go. When I made this call,
in the US and their track record proves it.
At 2:30, even onward, look, they activated their jamming technology.
The federal government will not use the military to secure our border. Make no mistake, border security is the responsibility of the federal government.
No neighboring cells, changing LAC, no neighboring cells. And look at all the little fake towers they have.
Because they know the international shyster Jew will come to his rescue pro bono in court. The LGBTQ community pushing for pedophilia with their drag queen story hours, with children crawling all over the degenerate freaks, all to the sound of clap and laugh. And the masterminds of all this, the international Jew. These kosher swines have been kicked out of 109 countries just since 250 AD for reasons that we see right here in America today and around the world. They slither around and pretend to be your friends and seem harmless while they conspire behind closed doors to have you, the Goya, fight his wars in the Middle East and rob us blind back here at home. If you are sick and tired of the nonsense, the National Socialist Movement is the place for you. Leave your name,
but I want you all to see.
As soon as possible. Also, don't forget to check out our podcast at 516-453-6058. You can also call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for show times and schedule. Listen to our archives at nsm88.org. Hail victory.
Listen to me. Anthony Brito again, I'm proving a point. The fact that these Zionists in my area are intercepting the call. I'm looking at a database right now, and they're activating some type of jamming technology. CID is 118223559, LAC 7144. They also have a few others that are using bogus identifiers. 214-748-3647 for CID, LAC, PSC. They all live in the surrounding vicinity. Real close, next door and a few houses down. The detection strings seem to have, when I made the call prior to you, from 30, let me see, 30, 230, 231, 231, 234, 234, 235, 235, 235, 235, 238, 238, 240, 240, 240, 240, 244, 244, 244, 246, 248, and they intercepted it right now. They're trying to jam it. The last interception came from that number I prefaced, 7144, and the PSC, a bogus hacked account. These hackers are called Calderon and Espinosa's, and they're operating illegal technologies. I can't speak for the rest, but there are a few in the area because I'm unemployed, and they're also Zionists and they're Jews, and they have been following me for quite some time. I think they're conspiring to exactly do what you say. I am involved in a few other cases. I'm unemployed. I have been for quite some time. Can't apply for benefits because these infiltrators have stolen my identity. That said, the tenant situation is also garbage, and they're all talking to each other. That much is known. Um, I live at 5434 Gray Street, and the reason I'm calling you again is because I want to see if they're hacking this call live, which they are. I see it 2:52 p.m. Central Standard Time, and the phone keeps on switching because it's a VoIP managed through T-Mobile line link. And right now I'm looking at the one that's doing it all down the street. It's 118223559. PSC 193, LAC 7145, and they're basically jumping between networks. Latitude 41.94969299999996. Longitude -87.763055999999. Repeating. Please give me a call back at 773-282-7928. If this gets intercepted, then we'll know. I'm informing everybody too. God bless and hail victory. All right, as you can see, that was live, and this is what I'm dealing with right here. Right after the call ended, I get hit with another interception. Let me pause it to show you that. Okay, we get to it. Basically, it took me a few minutes because it's a lot of things. So how coincidental is it that right after I end the call right there, look, milliseconds apart, it's the fucking Zionist right there. What does it say right there? Ignore that. That's another influence that's being basically manipulated by the Zionists. So right there, what does it say? 2:53, 31 milliseconds PM. No neighboring cells. And then again right now, look at this. 2:55:26, changing LAC, no neighbor. So this time they changed it, and then they go back to their little jamming device. So it's all being picked up in real time. And it's the Joshua Calderon faggot and the Robert Calderon motherfucker. He goes by Martinez, and then every single time I do that, he gets antsy because he keeps on doing this. You see? Live, 51, 55:41, 55:41. Live every single time that I say Calderon, every single time that I say that or Espinosa, whatever, because they know they're the ones behind it. And so, just so you see, right after I ended the call, they intercepted it because they're trying to stop it but at this point it doesn't matter because they're late. They didn't know I voted for Donald Trump until 2020 this past summer, so they're dumbasses. They didn't know I was pro-America until this past summer, so they're late. It doesn't matter. You saw my last podcast. That's their building right there. They own it. Apparently they own it. So like the guy said on the phone, oh yeah, they conspire behind your back and they're trying to kill you. That's the truth, man. So they own property here. I wonder how many on this block, this neighborhood. Is that why they're talking to all these criminal enterprises? Anyways, here's more. So right there, that's where they are. That's them right there. This is the brand new one. Everything can be backed up. They're using PC 310-260 right there. You see? That's the first time I've seen that one pop up on the neighborhood. That's probably why the database treated it as new. Anyways, pro-America, hail victory. For interception.